Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. Michael Graham here, Senior Partner, MJB Graham Consultancy. And for this week's Golden Sales Nugget, I want to talk to you about something that actually in sales goes unsaid a lot of times, and it's the concept of you've got to learn to be prepared. One of the biggest failures that salespeople, entrepreneurs, business owners do is they're not prepared every single day for every single thing, so they miss out on that opportunity, they miss out on that client, they miss out on that next deal. And it shouldn't be something that happens, because in sales, a big part of sales is being prepared for what's not even happened. The best salespeople, I remember one of my first ever mentors said to me, you know, I complained that a client said to me once, a prospect said something was too expensive, and he said, you should have been prepared for that. What did you offer them as a side option? I was like, well, I didn't, because I didn't have a plan. I wasn't ready for a negative, right? I wasn't prepared for it. And he said, well, that's your mistake then. And it's so true. If you're getting the negative a lot, something's too expensive. If you're getting the negative, I just don't have time. If something's continuously happening, you've got to learn to be prepared for that, and you've got to learn to be prepared for it in advance, right? So what I want to teach you is I want to teach you some of the key things very quickly, the top 3 to 5 key things that you've really got to be prepared for on an every single day basis when it comes to sales. The first thing, you've got to be prepared for objections and negatives. You've got to be ready for a prospect to say, no, I'm not interested, no, I don't have money, no, I don't have this. What's going to be your overturn? You've got to be ready for that. Number 2, you've got to be ready for something to go wrong. Right? So maybe a client, a deal goes wrong somewhere, something happens, you've got to be ready for it. You've got to be ready for that objection. You've also got to be prepared going into your meetings. You've got to know your facts. You've got to know information about your client. You can't be going, and this is so crazy, you can't be going into a meeting or a call blind. You've got to be going in there with information. Information is power, and you want as much power on your side as possible when it comes to sales. The 4th thing, you've got to be going in there prepared with what your prospect, what your client, what the next stage is, what they're going to buy. If we're at the very beginning of my sales process, we're not calling you to buy, we're calling you to get a meeting. But it's very important that you're prepared to put your prospect into that stage. And the last thing you've got to be prepared for is you've got to be prepared to work on yourself. You've got to be prepared to work on, your proposals. You've got to be prepared to work on emails. You've got to know your diary. Being prepared is such an important part of your day that if you don't, in sales, every single moment matters, Every single moment matters. And in sales, you cannot afford to let one moment go by, because that moment could be the moment that you get your next big client. So you've got to be prepared in advance. The best salespeople I've ever seen, they're planning a month ahead, they're planning a quarter ahead, they're planning 6 months down the line, but they're planning because they don't want to get to that stage and be caught out. My number 1 tip to you today, guys, from this video is be prepared. And because if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. I hope this video has helped you. My name is Michael. Come down to our next Supercharge. It's happening very soon. Check out the video below. Company's MJB, and when sales matter, we deliver.